courts that you opened, how do you feel that the youth are being charged with terrorism for protesting?
Thank you, members of the Fourth Estate. We came here because of about 5 files of various accused persons which are being mentioned on what they call status report. Status report is simply to say whether or not the prosecution has facilitated, has given the accused persons statements of witnesses, and they are ready to proceed. That has not been done. Most of those cases have been adjourned again to 2nd of October. There are some which were put off to 29th of September. What is happening here is the main problem why this is taking so long is because of the charges of terrorism. It is we have made submissions in the past in court to say that the prosecution, the DPPs are lawyers. They understand very well that the charges of terrorism can't hold. The whole reason why the accused persons who are being charged with those offenses is for them to be detained. Because you see, a terrorist charge is a very, very serious offense, which carries a very long sentence if one is convicted. And as a result of that, even the court is careful not to give bond terms, because somebody can run away. If you're going to be convicted and sentenced to 30 years imprisonment, you have every reason to run away. And so the terms of release are stiff, and it becomes very, very difficult. What we are protesting against are those charges of terrorism. They will not hold, and the DPP knows they will not hold. All that is being done is to retain the accused persons. And I have said this before, as far as we are concerned, it is the state which is terrorizing the young people. It is actually the state which is terrorizing. Why are we saying that? If they are not able to raise the bond terms, they are taken to committee maximum prison, where they are now mixed with the suspects, who could themselves now be the persons who are rightly charged with the terrorism. What are you doing with that? You are radicalizing these young people. In fact, that is already a serious challenge to the country. You don't want to terrorize the young people when they are at the end of the day released, having gone through all that. You can imagine what will be going on in their minds. We are saying, look, let the state do its work properly and stop this issue of terrorizing young people who are just asking for their rights, demonstrating and asking for their rights. This court was built when I was in the office. In fact, I opened it, and the whole reason why it was built here is because the state and the prison authorities were finding challenges transporting those terrorist suspects to courts, because they require heightened security for them to be transported to court all the time. You can see the accused, some of the accused persons who have been released, they are here, and they are coming to court. In fact, they are even given the option to mention their cases virtually, but they say, look, we want to come to court to show to the state that we are not running anywhere. So the problem we have is that the state is charging these accused persons with wrong offenses and causing problems.
Do you think it's the government's strategy to suppress protests?
That goes without saying. So that when these ones are taken through all these shenanigans, what the state is hoping to achieve is that nobody else goes to the streets. But I think they are terribly mistaken. The Kenyans are going to agitate for their rights. and there is no way you can stop that. The only way you can stop that is to attend to the issues the Kenyans are raising. Yeah.
The young people have been told time and again to come after every 2 weeks, and it's becoming a very vicious cycle. What would you say to that, especially with regards to their rights? They're having to spend their money, coming to court every other time. They are in a state of distress. They can't be able to work. What would you say?
That is the torture we are talking about. That is the torture we are talking about. These are young people. Some of them are not having any form of employment. Even fair to come here, they have had to get from friends and relatives. Okay. How long can that go on? We have raised that in court. The missions are going to be there on 29th and 29th of September and the 2nd of October. And we are hoping that the State Council will get the instructions from the DPP and remove those charges of terrorism if they want to charge them with any other offense. As far as we are concerned, these people didn't commit any offense at all.
Lastly, do you think the young people will get justice? Because most of them we talk to do not feel like they have an opportunity at getting justice. They feel like justice being delayed is also being denied to them. So will they find justice?
Even if they are acquitted at the end of the day, the number of days lost here in between is a lot, and the torture, the mental torture they have gone through, that cannot be compensated by anything else. So they are right in saying that they are not going to get justice, in the sense that they are going to be kept for a long time and eventually be released without any conviction. Thank you very much.